was killed not more than a couple of hours after he bought a life policy for $1 million.
His health was excellent. His family situation top-notch. His financial position, he could have bought out a bank. So why shouldn't he have bought a policy? Doesn't the motive look like robbery to you?
That's not necessarily the case, no. You mean because apparently he was carrying a lot of money which is gone? The main thing is what the hell was a man like that doing in a tunnel of horrors with a bag full of cash? Have you bothered to ask yourself that? Anyway, you know very well that when a claim is a question of an amount as big as $1 million, it's a normal policy for our company to investigate the facts, which in this case will be your job. I've decided under the circumstances, you are the best suited for it.
Don't call me again. Please don't. Please don't.
You know.
You made it on time, as usual.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid the maid had hidden my bow tie.
Feeble excuse? She has already been here a while. Waiting for somebody, I say.
Oh, yeah? Which one is she?
More to your right. The one sitting alone over by the column. Don't look so unhappy. You've got a good figure. 20 years old. Moneyed family. The face of an angel. If you like that kind of thing.
Who cares? Although I must admit, she doesn't look too upset about her father. Well, duty calls. I'm off to work. Miss Wandenberger.
But how did you know?
Your name? You have a face that's not easily forgotten. This will make waiting easier.
Waiting for what?
One is always waiting in this life. For example, you could be waiting for love, pain, joy, death, or maybe me.
Yes, maybe. It might be you, I guess.
This place is about as lively as a cemetery. Don't you agree?
What if I do?
Well, there's nothing to keep us. So why don't we leave? How about a quiet dinner? Of course, if you'd rather stay here.
I'll come with you. If you're the man I've been expecting, then why should I refuse your invitation? What is your job, may I ask?
I make a living as a reporter.
Oh, is that so? The meat flies of society, who thrive by exploiting a person's misery. And you're the worst of all.
Me?
Yes, you are. Those calls. And your promise that you'd tell me who was responsible for murdering my poor father. It must have been you. Come on, then. What about it? If you're a reporter, then you're putting on a pretty bad show for me. Come on. How about asking a few questions?
I'm sorry if I'm disillusioning you, but I've never telephoned you, and neither am I one of your special meatflies.
I don't understand that. Please explain yourself.
Must admit that my method of approach is somewhat unusual. But a girl as lovely as you are, my dear, deserves my best effort.
I see. I guess I'm getting paranoid.
That's a fact. But I'm sorry, I should have realized. It was my fault. But who is it that's telephoning you? And why?
I don't know. I thought, well, it could be one of your colleagues or... Oh, what does it matter? My father was murdered. I was hoping that... Why don't we dance?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is it. A family townhouse. Would you believe it? I come here so rarely, I often forget the name of the street.
Where do you usually live, then?
Oh, on our country estate. Where else?
Well, how come you're,
How come I'm here now? Or what am I doing going to a party so soon after my father's death? I thought I told you.
Well, not exactly. But I imagine it must have had something to do with those telephone calls.
Yes, that's right. If you'd known my father, you'd realize that a person like that doesn't go on the Tunnel of Horrors in the amusement park carrying a bag full of money. There has to be a reason. I know the police think there's more to it than robbery, Chris.
Well, these phone calls sound to me as if some crank's playing a vicious joke. Let's talk about us. What time shall I pick you up tomorrow? Believe me, you won't find a better escort in the city, Catherine.
All right, then. How about 10 o'clock?
I'll try to keep away till then.
Good night, and thank you, Chris. See you tomorrow.
Night, Catherine.
Hello? Hello? Who's there? Hello? Oh, it's you, Chris. Already? Oh, I'm sorry. I overslept. Yes. Give me 10 minutes and I'll be ready, all right?
Perché proprio qui?
E perché no?
What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm just a bit dizzy.
Well, let's go and sit down.
Hello, Chris.
Hi. I'm,
With beautiful company. What can I bring you?
2 beers will be fine.
Ersie, wait a minute.
What are you doing here? You want my husband to see you? Get out. Go on.
Please, I want to go.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Now you must follow my instructions. Get some rest this evening and go back home tomorrow. And spend about a week in bed. You understand? I'll visit you there at the end of the week, all right? Catherine, I don't have to tell you the things you should avoid.
No, I know what they are. But a little of what you like does you good.
Well,
Oh, it's nothing, just emotional exhaustion. I'm sorry I'm causing you all this
but
trouble.
are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, there's nothing to worry about.
See? Well, there you are. You're a difficult man to track down these days.
I like to be.
Well, I don't.
Well, anyone for tennis?
Fire, since you're living it up at our expense, have you found out anything about the wanted burger case?
Nothing. Of interest to the company.
Is that so? Do you realize if we settle the claim, it's $1 million?
Yeah. I must admit, though, I'm almost certain you can discard the possibility of it being a simple murder for robbery.
That's brilliant, Chris.
Thanks.
I think one should point out that the police have made that statement already. And I'm pretty sure that my theory of extortion is the best one to go on.
Good for you. Extortion, huh? I'd never have thought of it in a million years. But, of course, I don't have your experience.
To hell with theories. Theories have nothing to do with the company. It's the heirs. They are what we're interested in right now. You understand, Chris?
I guess you'll just have to hope for the best in this case, sir. You did choose him.
Yes, that's right. Though I realize this is a case it would be better you handle. The same way you handle the Utzinger case.
Oh, stop it, both of you. Now listen. Chris has successfully solved every case this company has ever given him. Whereas you, Martin, did mishandle the Utzinger case. I'm sorry, Martin. I don't mean to offend you. I know you risked your life for us on that assignment.
Didn't anybody ever tell you that once you get to a certain age, you're over the hill?
That'll be quite enough. All right.
Cosa intendi fare, Chris?
Nothing's changed. I must get much closer to the Wandenbergers.
Yes. But how?
Everything's easy when you got charm.
I'm glad you're coming to stay. I feel good with you.
Well, let's hope your mother and sister share your feelings and enthusiasm for me.
I guarantee they will. You don't have to worry.
You should smile more often. It works miracles.
That's strange. A few days ago, my father said the same thing while driving along here. My father. You know, he bought a life policy the same day he was killed. It makes me wonder if it was a coincidence or something else.
Well, it could be. He had a premonition.
That he'd be murdered. Look out!
No, Mr. Byer. The dining room is back here.
After you.
Sir?
Well, Maharaja, what do you think? How do you like your harem?
Isn't this delicious? Do you like it, Chris?
What do you mean delicious? Don't be such a hypocrite, darling. It's absolutely inedible. Sybil?
I'm sorry you don't like it. I prepared it the same way I always do.
Exactly. To go back to our conversation of earlier, I ought to tell you that the tougher the resistance, the harder I try.
I'd bet on that point.
Barbara, let Chris eat in peace.
By peace, you mean, of course, eternal rest, like Papa's enjoy.
That's enough, Barbara. Now go to your room.
Oh, alone?
That's going too far. Shut your mouth, Barbara.
Oh? I heard tell that the insurance that Papa had bought that day has thrown suspicion on his heir. So we're suspects, aren't we?
Barbara.
I know that personally I haven't been out of the house for months. Even years. Because Father wouldn't let me. Mama's never been out of the grounds. The only one who leaves here at all to visit the hospital or whatever the excuse is you. You were there on the day of the murder. And that means that you might have killed him.
Catherine!
Bruno, Sybil. Please take her to her room.
The melodrama of the Wandenbergers finish Act 2, Scene 2.
Sybil, the tray. It was stupid of you to get involved with a man. You've deliberately gone against his orders. And I'm afraid, Catherine, he's going to punish you.
Oh, don't be angry with her, Johann. I know she's selfish, weak, and that she likes to rebel. But I promise you this, she isn't the murderer. No, Catherine didn't murder you, Johann. She didn't.
I'm afraid poor Mother is rather out of date, Chris.
Catherine.
Don't worry. She'll get over it very quickly.
But what is it?
Oh, nothing. She's just trying to get attention, that's all. Being younger than me, she feels she has the right to everything. She doesn't need a nurse, you know.
Se ti annoi, la mia stanza è qui di fronte. Lasciami, animale, lasciami! No. Vattene!
Good morning, Mr. Byer.
Morning.
Prego, venga. Questa è la stanza segreta dove nessuno può...
It used to be my husband's study. Now it's a hideaway for me. There he is, Mr. Byer. Do you like it? I would have preferred Picasso to do it. But then, nobody would have recognized him.
He was a very handsome man.
He was an extraordinary man. And for me, it's as though he's still alive.
Yes, of course. I can understand how it can be.
And this is Inspector Huber from Homicide.
Seems to blend in like a chameleon.
Yes, you're right, the invisible man. It's the 4th or 5th time he's been through Johann's papers. Have you found anything, Inspector?
Not yet.
Never say die. Inspector, may I introduce you to a friend of the family? This is Mr. Christopher Byer.
Regarding those telephone calls, madam.
Oh, not those again. What can I tell you? They were from my husband, and I can only suggest that they were business calls.
And yet they had the effect of greatly worrying you.
Well, business has never run exactly smoothly, Inspector.
And you've no idea who was telephoning or what the voice was like.
Well, I never answer the phone. Either my husband answered it or the servant.
Tell me about the last call.
Must I repeat everything, Inspector?
Yes, please.
Well, I was walking past this room when
I want to know what you heard your husband saying.
Not a thing. He was just listening. Then he put down the phone. And he saw me. And then he said that he had to go immediately into town on business.
And afterwards?
He never came back, so...
The facts are pretty clear. A man like your husband is hardly the type to go into the Tunnel of Horrors at Luna Park with $600,000, unless he had a pretty good reason.
Blackmail. That's what you're insinuating, of course.
Yes. I found out in the last month or two, he liquidated most of his holdings, all his stocks and shares, and nearly all his property. And there's very little cash in the bank. It's shown quite clearly in the books here.
What are you insinuating?
That you, as the wife of the deceased, will inherit very little. To be more precise, only what's left in this house, and a few other bits of property. Not counting, I admit, the $1 million life insurance policy, which was acquired the very morning of the day of your husband's death. Now, to me, this points to one very important fact. And that fact is that your husband was aware that he was in danger of some kind. quite obviously didn't want to leave the family with so very little, so he took out $1 million life insurance. You're like a bad penny the way you turn up, Buyer.
I admire that gentle and delicate way you give out certain news, Inspector.
You think that any investigating that I do is against the interests of your company, right?
I didn't say that, Inspector. I didn't say that.
Well, tell me, how is she, Doctor?
I'm afraid she's a little worse than usual. As you know, it's very important that she has no emotional strain or upheaval.
Well, certain things are very difficult to avoid.
Look, I'm a doctor, madam, not a teacher. I don't like having to be adamant in private matters like this. But any emotional upheaval of any kind would, at present, be certainly fatal.
We'll do our best to keep her quiet. All right, Doctor?
All right. Just remember it's a very serious condition. If possible, try to keep her in bed the next few days. Go on giving her the usual medicine and keep me informed, please.
Doctor, what's wrong with Catherine?
To put it simply, a malfunctioning heart she's had since childhood.
What does that mean?
It means, Mr. Byer, that you should just forget her.
Poor Chris. What now? Hey, don't worry about it. It'll all work out. Listen, why don't we go riding together this morning? I'll show you our estate. Hmm? You do everything as well as you ride a horse?
Everything from A to Z.
What an ego. Do you like the estate?
Your father had damn good taste.
He certainly did, poor Joey.
Joey.
Yes, my father. I always used to call him Joey, even to his face. I used to think he had a tough character, but he was really very soft. He had just one fixation. He kept his family locked up in the house.
Why don't you tell me everything you know about your father's murder?
I've got a good idea who killed him.
How, intuition?
We can talk about it later. The prize is in your range. If you come here tonight, I'll tell you everything.
It would be better for Catherine if she were alone, Mr. Byer.
The day before my father was killed, he lost this.
Blank. There's nothing on it.
And here?
There's nothing on it. But it isn't blank.
You're pretty good at reading, Maharaja.
It's very comforting to see you here, Chris.
Hey, she's got something in her hand, Inspector.
It's a button from a jacket that belongs to Gunther.
Sergeant, come here. Now listen, I want you to go find that deaf mute. The stable boy. This way, man.
One more, please. Would you turn this way, please? Have one more, please. Thank you.
Yes.
One more. Thank you.
That's it.
All right.
I'm sorry, one more, please.
Don't go into trouble. You miss just one more, please. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you.
Sorry to bother you. Ma'am.
Ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, that's enough. You get all the shots you'll need. Leave these people alone now.
Queste cerimonie mi distruggono. Presto, andiamo via.
There's that man again. Look,
What man?
the man who keeps following me. The first time I saw him was at the reception. Then at the amusement park and the restaurant. I saw him again. Let's follow him, Chris. There he is, Chris.
Abbiamo perso. Sì, sì, sì.
Johann. Johann. Why did you leave me alone? I'm lost without you, Johann. Let's dance, shall we? Like that? Let's go again. Barbara. Barbara isn't here any longer. Will you wait a minute, Chris? What are you doing there? Oh, come on in, close the door. It's all right. Well, no one's allowed in here. Oh, but I'll make an exception for you two. Oh, please do come in. Johann, dear. Johann, may I introduce Mr. Byer, Christopher Byer. And this is Catherine. Oh, you already know her. Will you have a drink with me? Yes, yes. Let's drink a toast to Barbara. Just a minute.
To Barbara.
What happened?
I guess the fuses blew.
Oh, Chris, what do we do?
We'll put her in a room as soon as the lights come on. Don't worry. Your mother's a strong woman. She'll get over it. You'll see. Tomorrow she'll be fine.
I know, it isn't the first time. Well, why don't the lights come back on?
Relax. There's nothing to be scared of.
Excuse me.
What's happening, Bruno?
I'm afraid I don't know, Miss Catherine. Sybil went down to check the fuses and hasn't come back. I'm going to see myself.
Mama. Barbara.
Poor Sybil. What a horrible way to die.
Well, if nothing else, we got the killer.
Mr. Byer got him.
Yes, he didn't have to look for him, though. Besides, there's one other we still haven't located yet. The one who killed your husband, that is.
I suppose you're waiting for Mr. Byer to find him as well.
No. This is a case of blackmail, and that's outside Mr. Byer's sphere.
I assure you that Johann had nothing to hide, and he wasn't leading a double life, Inspector.
Since 1947, no. How about before that?
You know perfectly well. He was in South America. That's where he made his fortune.
And before that?
What are you getting at, Inspector?
At the end of the war, for various reasons, a lot of people left Germany. Some went to the Far East, some to Africa, and some to South America.
They've been robbed of everything. They just wanted to make new lives.
But many of them were people who had more pressing reasons for leaving the fatherland. The fact that we're unable to find out anything about your husband's past means that he must have changed his name. And he did that presumably because he did have something to hide. Anyway, how would you know whether he did or not? When he fled the fatherland to become one of the leading lights of the German community in Buenos Aires, you couldn't have been more than a child. You could have this repaired.
Inspector, that's still no reason to suggest blackmail, is it?
It has to be something like that unless you made up the story about the phone call.
There was such a call. I remember it myself, Inspector.
Well, in that case, let's try another explanation. Let's say your husband told you he had taken out the insurance policy. And that on that fateful day, either you or your daughters or all three of you conspired together to kill him.
You mustn't say that.
So that you could claim his life insurance of $1 million and then split it between you.
No! No! No!
Mama!
Inspector, excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
He has to go. My train leaves in half an hour, sir. I want to go down and see Sybil's parents, if I can.
Did you have him make a statement?
Yes, Inspector.
Let's take a look at it.
Let's go in, Catherine. The little mother's ruin. Well, feel better now?
A little better, yes. It was a nasty shock, though.
You mean what the inspector was saying about your father?
No. Those horrible suspicions he has about us. They upset me a lot. Even though I'm getting used to it.
Anything else?
The police sergeant. The one who came out with Bruno.
What about the sergeant?
He's the guy who's been following me around. A policeman.
Maybe it's a good thing.
But who then has been making those phone calls?
Hello. It's for you.
Maybe it's...
Oh, don't worry. It's not your mysterious caller. It's a woman.
Hello?
You've got away with it up till now, Catherine. But how much longer can you keep the identity of your father's killer a secret? You know who it is. And there's only one thing left for you to do.
Catherine! Catherine!
No, you're wrong, Inspector. Our company's always been glad to help the police. But before we pay $1 million, you'll have to really convince me that the Wandenbergers are not mixed up in anything shady. They should be as clean as saints in paradise. Is that clear?
You're obstructing the course of justice, I'm afraid.
We're obstructing what? Do you have any proof to back yourself up?
No. For the moment, no. It's a pity, but obviously our interests don't coincide in this case. We're trying to find a murderer, and you're trying to save your dollars.
Excuse me, but you're wrong, Inspector. We also are interested in learning the truth. In fact, it's what prompted the company to send its best agent. Because Chris is our best agent, isn't that right, sir?
Quit acting like a martyr. No, I will not suspend operations, Inspector.
Just a friendly request. It's not up to me to tell you how to look after your own interests.
Oh, come, Inspector. You wouldn't be trying to scare us.
Stating a fact, that's all.
But it isn't the first time you've had our investigators working with you.
And Chris is ideal for this type of case. Anything that has an erotic or sexual odor to it is his specialty. Ah, by the way, any word from our hero recently?
No, not a thing.
I guess he's much too busy.
Yes, naturally. Maybe. Yes, Doctor. All right, thanks.
What'd he say?
Oh, the usual thing. She must be left to get lots of sleep and be given an injection when she wakes up.
Won't he visit her?
He'll come by tomorrow.
Ah.
No, I want you here, Chris. I want to play a game with you.
A game, madame?
Magda. My name is Magda. Let us see who is the first to finish their bottle.
What is this?
It's a medicine for dying.
If I lose, what happens?
Win, Chris. Don't think about it. You must drink without thinking. It's only poison. Oh, come on, Chris. What's wrong? Drink. At last we have a little peace. No police, no domestics, no Barbara. There's only Catherine. But she's asleep. And she is already destined to die. In the same way that Barbara was. For the real victim is myself. Because the blame is mine. Let's drink, Chris. A toast to Johann. Ah, there was only a way to get him drunk. I mean, just a little. Enough to set me free for a few hours. That would leave both of us alone. I find you very desirable, Chris. You're very much a man. Adorable. Like him in some ways. Oh, once upon a time, things were different here. Barbara and Catherine were... That was before you. Did you find Barbara at all attractive, my dear? She was always looking for someone to love her. Let's drink then. A toast to Barbara.
Hi, darling.
You know, I've had this business. I'm fed up having to work like a dog in that damn place.
Well, you made the choice yourself, didn't you, Ursie? Why the hell did you marry him?
I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought he was a ticket out of here. And instead, it turns out that I would have done a lot better alone. If you don't make it alone, Tony, at least you can only blame yourself.
Io non capisco. Dici sempre che ce l'hai in pugno e lui continua a farti fare la serie.
Tu non puoi capire, testone. Tu, tesoro mio, sai fare bene solo una cosa. Lascia che ci pensi io a sistemarlo. Saremo ricchi, Tony, te lo prometto.
Forza, Chris. Quello è l'ultimo bicchiere. Devi vincere. Coraggio.
Che mi hai fatto bere?
Veleno? Te l'ho detto, no? Avanti, non ti devi fermare. Scusa, devi vuotare tutto quel bicchiere.
Se no...
Se no... Se no perdi. Forza, devi vuotarlo senza versarne un goccio.
Sì.
Catherine dorme.
Catherine.
Andiamo a vedere.
Sì, andiamo, Catherine dorme.
That's the door, right there.
Catherine? Not there.
She's not there.
Not there.
Not there? Not there. Catherine. Why aren't you resting?
Mama, tell me the truth. Who is it that keeps telephoning me?
Now what's she doing?
She's asleep again.
Oh, yeah.
Who is it that calls me on the telephone?
Chris. What's wrong? Are you sick? Chris? Is that you, Chris? No! 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 What do you want with me, Johan? I'm not going to pay for your crime. You're the guilty one. I was only a baby then. You can't blame me. With Catherine's sickness, with years and years of living in terror, with Barbara's death, I've suffered enough. What more do you want of me? No!
father. Humanity should give me a medal for what I've done. For eliminating a war criminal, a dirty, murdering rat. Magda, your accomplice, that degenerate daughter of yours, Barbara. Many times I've wondered why you didn't murder us with your own hands in Berlin, Mama and me. Why'd you decide to use a bomb, huh? To make it look like we were killed in the raid? Or so that your hands would remain clean? My hands are also clean. How about that? Magda, I didn't touch her. Barbara, Gunther killed her. Neither did I kill you any more than I murdered Magda or Barbara. I squeezed you dry, Father, that's for sure. I drained you of every filthy cent you used to buy your respectability. I deserved it, you gotta admit that. It took a lot of patience to track you down and force you into having to buy a life policy from me. It's a pity that no one's going to collect on it now. A great pity. When you made that choice so many years ago and decided to murder my mother and I, I'll bet that you never imagined that that boy, your stepson, would live and one day be in a position to claim your estate. But as it happened, I've decided to renounce the right to claim. Catherine, the poor girl only has a few months to live. Right, Catherine?
It was you. You're the one who's been making those phone calls. You've been lying about everything, Chris. You've never loved me.
Yeah, that's how it is.
It was all a mean trick to get me to invite you here so you could destroy my family. And I fell in love with you like a dumb schoolgirl.
You had fun, though, right?
Like a dumb schoolgirl.
Catherine, don't do it.
Like a dumb schoolgirl.
Poor thing. I told you before my hands were clean. Lucky I changed the bullets in her gun for blanks. The excitement was too much for her, so you can't blame me. It's done.
And what's this?
Your share.
What does that mean?
That this is where we part.
No, Chris. I want more than this. I didn't kill for this pittance.
What do you want, then? To be presented to the Queen?
I've told you many times, Chris, not to underestimate me.
She's disappeared. Look there. Go and warn my men. There's no hurry. Just cover the exits.
Tony.
Come on. Over there. There's a gate open.
Mercy was his wife.
What? Are you sure you're right, Martin?
Yes. He wanted an accomplice. He couldn't handle everything. And the simplest method was to marry an ambitious sort of girl. But Chris underestimated her. He thought he could kick her out. It's obvious he offered her very little, and as a result, she killed him.
It's incredible.
Understandable, I'd say. You see, Chris thought so much of himself. He always managed to underestimate others.
Would you explain why you had two investigators on a simple case like this?
He entered the case on his own.
So you suspected Chris, did you?
No, it was a question of demonstrating something to someone, that's all.
He demonstrated that he's our best agent.
Oh, I agree, but a great deal of blood has been shed.
I know, but unfortunately, by the time I caught on to him, it was too late.
Too late, yes. Yet you still saved your company $1 million.